What's up, Xbox family? It's your boy Sega Man back with another checking in hangouts, man. How's everybody this week? Hope everything's going well. Hoping you're enjoying Ultimate Game Pass. Slick Slayer in the building. First one on deck. What's up, Slick Slayer? How are you doing, my brother? How are you, man? I hope you had a great holiday, man, and a happy new year, man. It's good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Just checking in, man, with the Xbox fam. Seeing how everything's going, everything's good. You know, man, we got the developer direct coming up, you know, the Xbox and Bethesda show, you know, 3 p.m. Eastern. You know what I mean? That's going to be good. Unfortunately, it's on a Wednesday, bro, and I have to go to work, you know. So, when it comes on, I'm going to work. So I'm not going to be able to really check it out till, after I get home or whatever. You know what I mean? I can't call off for that, man. You know, good things going on over here, man. Good things going on over here. But the naysayers are still out there, man. You got these guys out there making these podcasts, some of these, Xbox podcasters, different people like that. You know, what's funny about that, Slick, man? A lot of the guys that they mentioned on there, they were never true Xbox fans, bro. You know what I mean? They keep saying, finally we get this show, and finally this, and finally that. But Xbox been doing a lot. In 2022, people act like 2022 wasn't a good time for Xbox. And they're acting like 2023 is just a good time. It's going to be a good time for Xbox. It was a good time in 2022. And a lot of them don't bring this up on their podcasts, man. I watch these guys in the shadows, and you know what I mean? Sometimes they have good content on there that I check out. But a lot of those guys, this so-called Xbox fans, man, they were never Xbox fans. They were never Xbox fans, man. The ones that are always complaining, brother, about things. Really, they're PlayStation fans in disguise. That's what they are. You know what I mean? They're PlayStation fans, brother, in disguise. What's up, brother? I'm doing well. That's good, man. It's good to see you back, brother. It really is. But a lot of those guys they're PlayStation guys in disguise. They're not Xbox fans. You know what I mean? True. Let's keep it a buck, man. I've always said true gamers, right? Anytime I do videos, I do my podcast, the Xbox Alpha podcast, or on my other podcast with my brother E-Rock. I always say true gamers, all right? True Xbox fans are not out here crying and whining about things that Xbox is doing. They're satisfied and they're happy for what Xbox is doing, especially with Ultimate Game Pass. Everybody likes to skip over Ultimate Game Pass and just worry about, Starfield. You know what I mean? That's all they talk about. They want to ridicule Bethesda bringing out Starfield and stuff like that. Not being at that, not showing any games at the Bias Awards. These guys out here that do these podcasts, Slick, they're still talking about the Bias Awards. It's over now. It's over. Phil Spencer was there. He was in the audience. He was there. Okay? There was a Xbox present, and that was Phil Spencer, head of Xbox. That's enough. You don't need any more. You already know it was coming down the pipeline in 2022. You already knew it was coming to Game Pass and the games that were coming out for 2023. So why do you keep rinse and repeating on these podcasts about Xbox not showing any games there? The reason why I think Xbox wouldn't show any games there because it's the Bias Awards. It's not like it's going to get any respect. You know what I mean? Plague-Tale Requiem didn't get notarized or didn't get get any kind of notarized or anything like that on the show. They didn't get any kind of respect on the show. E-Rox has said it numerous times in videos that he's done and on our podcast, the Exile podcast. He-Bots has said things about it, and so has our brother Unlimited with the Unlimited Truth, which will be tonight. So please join my brother. I'm sorry I can't be there because I got to work, but he's going to have a good podcast tonight as always, my brother Unlimited. But it's just you know, when I come out and I do these hangouts, man, I like to talk about things like this, Slick, because I watch these guys and they don't know I'm watching them, but I watch them and they just keep rinsing, repeating the same thing over and over again. You know, those dudes are not Xbox guys. They never were. You know what I mean? We're not, true Xbox fans are not making videos every other day talking about that shit. They're playing their games, you know? And when our show happens on the 25th, you know, we'll stay tuned. I might not be able to watch it when it's live, but I'll watch it after because, you know, people got to work. You know what I mean? And I'm just getting tired of it, man. You get tired, sick and tired of the bull crap out there, bro. You know what I mean? We got so many games that are coming, man. It's unreal, you know. You got Starfield, you got Atomic Heart. That'll be out soon. That looks like a great shooter. Elder Scrolls Online, Forza Motorsport, you know, Redfall. You know, we got a lot of games coming, you know. And these guys out here, they're still complaining. You know, when they say in their podcasts that you can't satisfy anybody, it's not about being satisfied. We are satisfied. Okay? The guys that are saying that they're not satisfied, they're not true Xbox fans. They never were. You know what I mean? They're nothing but PlayStation dudes in disguise. And they don't think that we don't know that. You know, some guys might not know that. Some guys might believe the bull crap, but we know that. We know they're not. You know what I mean? I mean, we've had great games come out constantly. Now, Bethesda under our umbrella, we got a lot of games that we might see sequels to. Dishonor, Prey, you know, different games like that, man. All kind of stuff we got coming out in the future. You know what I mean? And you know, it's crazy, bro. You know, I had my brother Other Zinc on here chopping up game with me about all that crap that's going on out here when it comes to that, man. You know, I'm looking forward to the show. I believe the show is going to be great. It's going to be a great show. And let's go back into the past a little bit. When Xbox had Ricari and them and they did a show, they were always telling you things that were coming out for Xbox. You have Major Nelson, you know, coming out and he does his show every Friday talking about Xbox. Do you see that on PlayStation side? Do you see them coming out every Friday giving you in news about games that are coming out for PlayStation and staying in the, you know, out in these gaming streets like Xbox? No, they don't. They don't at all. Not near as much as Xbox has in the past and in the present. They don't. State of Play. I mean, okay, you got one State of Play, but they do not come out and talk to the Xbox fan base and communicate with the Xbox fan base as much. They don't do that. Xbox does that. PlayStation don't do that at all. They do not communicate and come out and do podcasts like the Xbox podcast with Major Nelson and Jeff and all them. They don't do that. Rubenstein, is that his name? Or Rubenstein, they don't do that. They don't do that. We have more games coming out than they do. Okay? We have more games coming out than they do. And they still like to play the narrative. Still today, some of them still say, now it's kind of dwindled down, that Xbox don't have any games. And I just laugh and awe about this stuff, Slick. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? But we got a lot to look forward to. We got a lot to look forward to in 2023, and we had a lot in 2022. You know, I don't want to hear that stuff. I'm so sick of these guys out here saying that, man. You know, oh, they need to do better. Xbox need to do better. No, they don't. No, they don't. They're doing good right now. They don't need to do better with anything. All we need to do right now is wait for our games to come in Ultimate Game Pass. All right? That's all we need to do. Xbox is doing way better than PlayStation right now. Okay, but they're not out. They don't want to say that, you know. Yeah, it's the same old typical BS. Slick, you're right. It is. And as a gamer, you want to go out here on YouTube and you want to watch some of these Xbox channels. You know what I mean? Because we're supposed to be Xbox affiliated, right? All of us, right? We're supposed to be all affiliated on the same, on the same wavelength. But yet they keep saying this stuff, man. What we got here, brother? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about, man. Even after Xbox announced the show, they even still wearing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about, brother. Thank you for coming and joining me on my little hangouts. I'm not gonna be here too long, maybe a half hour to 45 minutes. I started at 10, maybe a half hour to 45 minutes, but I like to check in with the Xbox fam to see how they're doing. But that's what I'm talking about, man. Oh, man. Okay, that's what's up. Happy birthday to Mr. Phil Spencer. Phil, if you're listening, I hope you are. Happy birthday, Phil. Happy birthday, man. I hope you have a great birthday with you and your family today, man. Phil Spencer has done more than enough for Xbox. He really has. And he's doing more and more and more. You know what I mean? He's doing more and more and more. I want people to understand this, all right? They say that PlayStation destroyed Xbox in the UK. Okay? Now, I don't want nobody to get upset about this. I love my UK brothers. I like Gaming Guru. I think he has a good channel. I love my gaming brothers, okay? But I'm in the US, okay? I'm in the US. I'm not worried about what Xbox is doing over there, to be honest with you. Okay? If they're doing good over there in the UK, that's good for Xbox. But I don't care if PlayStation destroyed Xbox in the UK. I'm not in the UK. I'm in the good old US of A. So I don't care if it destroyed it or not. It doesn't matter. It's not hurting my gaming. It's not hurting my gaming at all. I'm not on here worrying. I'm not out here making videos about the PlayStation destroying Xbox in the UK. Should we be? I mean, let's be honest. Should we be worried about that? I'm not worried about it at all. I'm worried about the US. I'm in the US. You know what I mean? And Xbox is doing very well in the US, man. What's up, Deploy 619? What's up, brother? Thank you for coming and joining me, man. I hope you're having a good week, man. What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Deploy in the house. What's up, man? But we're over here in the US, man. Now, I love my UK brothers that are true Xbox fans. Gaming Guru, he's a good guy. He's a true Xbox fan. The Welsh Gamer, all those guys over there. I have much respect for them. I have much respect for those guys. I really do. But I'm not worried about how Xbox is doing over there, man. I'm not. I'm not worried about how good it's doing over in Japan. If it's so good over in Japan, that's fine. If it outsold PlayStation, okay. But I'm not, making tons of videos jumping up and down about it because it's not about the console sales, brothers. It's like that, like I said before, it's about the software. It's about the games. It doesn't matter how many consoles they sold over there. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. And people that do these podcasts, brothers, they keep saying the same thing over and over again, rinsing and repeating that about console sales. The consoles don't matter. When are you guys going to get it through your fucking head, man? That the console sales do not matter. It's the software. But you guys like to ignore that out here that do these podcasts. You like to ignore that. All right? You do. Xbox games, like Halo. Halo sold more than a lot of their games over there. They want to be in denial about that, but Halo Infinite has sold more than a lot of their games over there. Anthony Chipmunk, what's up, brother? What's up, man? It's good to see you here. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Hope you guys are enjoying the week. They just put a couple new games in Game Pass. Might not be for everybody, but like I said, It seems like every other week they put a new game in Game Pass. You know what I mean? But it's good to see y'all here rocking out with me, man. Let me put my brothers up here. Deploy, Chipmunk, Anthony Chipmunk in the house. What's going on, guys? You know, what's up? What's up? What's up? I hope y'all watch the show. You know, I won't be able to watch the show, guys. Unfortunately, I was telling Slick earlier, you know, because I got to go to work. But I will check out the show after I get home from work, man. I'm not gonna be here to watch the Xbox and Bethesda show. The developer direct coming January 25th. You know, at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. You know. But I hope y'all enjoy the show. You know, it's going to be a good show. We get, you know, you're going to see more on Redfall. And I think Starfield, to be honest with you, if they don't say nothing about Starfield, it's probably going to have its own show. That's the thing. These PlayStation guys are so ass hurt because they keep thinking, like we talked about in the other podcast, they keep thinking Starfield's coming over to PlayStation. It's not. You're not getting Starfield, okay? You're not getting it. If you want to play Starfield, get a laptop like I have that I'm doing my podcast on right now because I like the game on my laptop, and I do game on primarily game on my Series X, but I game on my laptop too. I got a nice HP laptop, you know what I mean, and I game on it too. You know what I mean? If I on vacation or I'm somewhere else and I don't like to take my Xbox with me if I go on vacation. I'm not packing up my Series X, bro. You know, she's staying here, you know, chilling. You know what I'm saying, by the TV. I'm not packing it up. You know what I mean? I'll take my laptop. You know, and you know, I'll rock out my Ultimate Game Pass on there, or my games that I have downloaded into there. You know what I'm saying? So you're not getting Starfield. Okay, you're not going to get it if you don't want to buy an Xbox Series X or S. Okay, then you're going to have to get that that PC, man. You're going to have to get that laptop, or use your phone. You know what I mean? Use your phone and you know, grab a controller. You know, get the gaming clip and you can game on there, man. You know, but you're not going to see it over there. You're not going to see it on the PlayStation consoles. You're just not. Okay? And some of them still think that they're going to get it. You're not getting Starfield. You're not getting any more Bethesda games. I'm just being blunt. I'm not trying to be mean, but you're not getting no more. Microsoft didn't pay all that money for ZeniMax and Bethesda for you to have the games over there. I'm sorry. Okay? Now, with the Activision, the Blizzard deal, you guys can still cry and whine about that and be in denial. And yes, it might take longer. They might have to jump through some hoops and hurdles. But Microsoft is still getting Activision Blizzard. Okay? There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Just like Deploy said, facts. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay? You guys spend so much time bothering us over here on the right side, in my opinion, which is the Xbox side, than playing your games that you supposedly have greatness of. You know what I mean? You're over here bothering us in podcasts and calling us racist and calling us all kind of names. You know what I mean? And but yet you ain't playing on that PlayStation 5. Go rock out that PlayStation 5. Go rock out that PlayStation 5, man. Don't worry about us. We're good. We don't need you. We don't need you over here. We don't need you over here, man. If you're a true PlayStation dude and you come in here and you have something to say about games and stuff like that, cool. But for the trolls that don't do nothing but come over here and bother me, Hebot, E-Rock Unlimited, you know? I mean, it's obvious that you're trolls. You're not gaming on anything. You're not doing nothing, man. You're over here complaining about Xbox. You know what I'm saying? What's up, 100? What's going on, man? What's going on, 100? Let me give a big shout out to my brother 100, man, in the building, Honda. What's up, man? What's going on, 100? Hondo Kobe 100. Always keeping it a buck, man. Don't you supposed to be sleeping, G? Nah, man. You know, I got to give props to 100. I met 100 some years back. We chopped it up on the phone. We talked. We actually talked for a good while, man. 100's a good brother. He's a good dude. He really is. 100's a good dude, man. I like the way 100. I like his persona on the way he does his character, his channel, and the shows that he has on there with Intro Media Gaming. Much respect to him and Flip the Script, Flip Money, and all the brothers over there, Livewire, and all those guys. All of them over there, man. But much respect to them. He does a great show, man. The Day One podcast, and I'm always going to rock out with Intro Media Gaming, always, because he's a true Xbox dude, man, and he's got a great podcast, man. He started a lot of stuff, also. He started a lot of other inspiring people to do podcasts and different things like that, helping people out. Honda, yeah, I mean he's a good dude, So, and if I need any kind of information, too, I just talked to 100 also. 100 he bought. If there's something I might not know, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you for coming, man. What's going on with you, man? You guys, 100 is a real dude out here, bro. Real dude out here, man. Big shots out to my boy 100. You know what I mean? Flip had me cracking up the last podcast, man. Flip is crazy, man. That dude had me cracking up. Flip and Rain G4. Rain G4 too. Rain be having me cracking up, man. That's a good brother right there. That's a good brother right there, man. Where's Zinc at? Zinc in here? Slick, is Zinc in here? Where's Zinc at? I ain't seen him in here. But yeah, guys, I can't wait for the show. I hope you got some people probably do a live a live stream on it. But it's good. It's good, man. Xbox is always doing, they're always doing something. Like they like to do their own thing. There he is. What's up, Zinc? I just seen you pop up, man. What's going on, man? What's going on with you, Zinc? That's another one, man. As people say, I call him Outer Zinc, because I used to call my brother Outer Zinc. But Other Zinc, he's another genuine dude out here, man. I like Zinc. I like Zinc's. I like the way Zinc presents himself. When he talks about gaming, he's forceful. Zinc is forceful, man. He said, "Fuck that shit. I don't give a shit. Let's talk about it, Sega, man." He is forceful, bro. You know what I mean? And he calls out the bull crap too. He calls out the bull crap too. Zinc is on point, man. He's on point mathematically too. When they want to compare those numbers in games, he's on point. He's on point. I'm so glad Other Zinc is with us, man. He's on point, man. Zinc is on point. Zinc be in the car going to work, he be listening, man. Zinc could be anywhere. Zinc can be at work, and he might jump on for a few seconds to talk. That's the way he is. What's up, Unlimited? Man, I wish I could make the podcast, man. I wish I could make the podcast, brother, man. Unfortunately, I gotta go to work today. I can't make it today, but I'm glad to see you here, Unlimited. But I'm a listen though. I'm gonna be listening here and there at work to the podcast, man. It's good to see you here, brother. But Unlimited's another one. Unlimited came out of nowhere. Unlimited used to he used to listen to Hebot 100 in the background. This is before he started all his stuff. But look where he's at now, man. He's on fire. We've come a long way, man. We've come a long way. We have. Like I said, some of these dudes out here, they make these podcasts, they do these live streams. It's pitiful to just keep hearing them say stuff like, well, you can't please everybody. It's not about being pleased, all right? We're pleased over here. The Xbox fans that you're saying that are not pleased, again, they're Sony guys in disguise. They're not PlayStation. They're not Xbox dudes. Most of them. You might have some here or there that might be, but most of those dudes are not Xbox dudes. They're PlayStation dudes saying that they're not satisfied or not pleased, or they're worried about Xbox. Xbox needs to do more. That's not true Xbox fans, in my opinion, man. They're doing enough. They're doing enough. We just had all kind of games just dropped in just dropped in Game Pass lately. New Forza Horizon, they got 5 update. You know what I mean? We got, what else we got? We got that Stranded Deep, you know, that's in there. What's it called? Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition. So we got games that come in every week or every other week. It's not like we're waiting months for games to drop in Game Pass. They come like every other week. You still got your games with gold. You know what I mean? You still got your games with gold. And a lot of people want games with gold to go away. Eventually, it's probably going to go away. You know what I mean? But you still can get those free games. It doesn't matter what the games are. You know what I mean? It might be something you might like. If it's something you don't like, you might have somebody in your family that might like the game. Your wife, your kids. You might have family come over and want to rock out on your Series S or X. And they might see it in your catalog and be like, oh man, that looks interesting. Let me try that game out, man. So it's good to have them. It's good to get them. Don't leave them there. Download them. Download them, man. Get all you can get. Get all you can get, man. I download every single game that comes out for games with gold. It doesn't matter. I try them out. If it's something that I'm not going to get too much into, I uninstall it. Simple as that. You know? Simple as that. But the show coming up, you know, the Bethesda show that's coming up, man, it's gonna be good. You're gonna find out more about these games. You know what I mean? No, Zinc. No, I can't. I can't, Zinc. I wish I could, Zinc. I can't, man. I'm so ready for Forza. I can't, man. I can't, brother. I can't. You know, I might try to watch it at work, because where I work at, nobody bothers me. I have a whole floor that I do. So nobody comes up there. I have an elevator that goes up to my floor. I got my own elevator that goes up to where I work. Like nobody bothers me up there. But I might try to watch it. You know, I might try to watch it here and there. But when you're at work, you got to put your grind in and concentrate on your grind. But I might try to watch some of it, man. But I want to sit down and actually watch it in its whole entirety. You know what I mean? So I might watch it when I get home. I might watch the whole thing, or I might watch it the next morning when I'm having breakfast. You know what I mean? And analyze the show myself. You know, because that's what real Xbox dudes do. You know, that's what they do, man. But I'm glad y'all here. And I will be checking out Unlimited's podcast tonight, and I will give him a shout out in the chat. You know what I mean? I'll be part of the chat, like Other Zinc says. I'm with the chat. So I'm going to be out there in the chat, man, saying what's up to our brother, Unlimited, on the Unlimited Truth tonight. You know? Always got to support my brothers, man. We support each other. That's the thing about us. We all support each other. Everybody that's in the chat right now, including the chat members. You know what I mean? Anthony Chipmunk, all those guys, Deploy 619, all the brothers that are in here, man, Slick Slayer, everybody in here. You know, they give us support, and they're always rocking out with us in any podcasts we do or anything like that, man. So much respect. Much respect, man, to y'all. Much respect. Right now I'm playing I want to give a big shout out again to Poseidon, man. He gifted me Saints Row. Big shouts out to Poseidon, man. He, you know, ADOS. He gifted me Saints Row, and I'm loving that game. It's a good game. It's a decent game. I'm loving it, man. What's cool about it is you can go in the game and you can change what you want it to be. 1080p, 4K. They have like where you can just change it. Like they have all different kinds of stuff in the game, and I'm loving it, man. I'm actually playing that right now. It's a really good game. And I thank you again, my brother, for gifting me that for Christmas, man. I really appreciate him. He's a good dude out there. So big shouts out to Poseidon, man. Hope he's doing well. And also, check us out tomorrow night on the Wrecking Crew podcast with our brother, Sega Forever. We're going to have our podcast tomorrow night on the Wrecking Crew. It might be late at night, but still come and join us, man. I will be there after work. I will be on deck. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to be on because, you know, I usually come home and chill and, you know, go to sleep, but I want to be on there. And even though he has it at night, I'm going to be on there, man. You know what I mean? So he'll send me a link. I might pop in while they're already on there, but tomorrow night is the Wrecking Crew podcast with our brother Sega Forever, man. You know, so come and rock out with us there. And we'll probably be talking about the upcoming show on there too. Unlimited's probably going to be talking about it tonight. You know? And I don't know if I'm going to do an alpha this weekend. I don't know. I might. The name of Sega Forever's podcast is called The Wrecking Crew. If that's what you're talking about, Zinc. It's the Wrecking Crew, man. On Sega Forever's channel. That's the name of the podcast. If that's what you mean, brother, that's it. The Wrecking Crew. Yeah, I believe it's the Wrecking Crew podcast. Yeah, that's it. What's up, Rain? I just was talking about you, G. What's going on? Rain is like, Rain is so funny, man. Rain be making up some wild stuff, man. Rain is a funny brother. He's a funny dude. That's my dude right there, Rain, man. Rain's a funny dude, man. He be getting he be getting the GWG, the girls, he be getting them riled up, man. Him and Zinc, but Zinc does it too. Because the girls will be like, all right, I'm not saying that, Rain. I'm not saying that, Ray. I ain't putting that up, Rain. You being stupid, Rain. I ain't saying that stuff. He be getting them all riled up. The shit's funny as hell. What's up, Lewis Frag? What's up, peeps? What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, man. I'm just talking about the new show coming up, Lewis. You know, it's gonna be good. Let's hype it up. You know, we're true Xbox fans. Let's hype it up. You know what I mean? But you know what? You guys got to expect this too. And you know we always say this, right? You know we always say this. As soon as that show comes out, you're going to have those fake Xbox dudes complaining. I guarantee you they're going to complain about something. I guarantee you. If they don't show Starfield, they're going to complain. I guarantee they're going to complain about that. They're going to complain about that. Watch. You'll see. They're going to say something. And it's a shame that Xbox, when they do these shows, all they do is complain. But nobody complains about Sony. Nobody complains about what Sony's doing. You know what I mean? I don't see Sony doing any shows like this, do you? I don't see them doing any shows like this. Hey, Sony, I want to know what's coming up. I want to know what's coming up in the future. They did the one show where, you know, that wasn't CES, which wasn't really a gaming place. You know what I mean? About playing Gran Turismo in a new car. I mean, okay. I mean, are your fans supposed to jump up and down for that? That you can play video games in a car? I mean, seriously? Should they be jumping up and down for that? I mean, come on. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Lewis. I hear you, brother. I hear you on that, man. I mean, come on, man. They come there and you'll be able to do this. What is it? What are they talking about now? Are they talking something about Spider-Man coming to VR? Let me ask you a question. Is it a new Spider-Man game that's going to VR? Is it a brand new Spider-Man game that's going to VR? I'm hearing that there's supposed to be a Spider-Man game in their VR over there. Is it a new Spider-Man game that's going into VR? Is that something to jump up and down about? Because Spider-Man's going into a VR? This is what I'm hearing. I don't know. Could be a rumor. I don't know. That's right. Watch all the ponies criticize the Xbox guys complaining. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Like I said, Rain, a lot of those dudes, those so-called Xbox dudes that are complaining about Microsoft needs to do more, worried about the Activision Blizzard deal, and stuff like that. They're really Sony fans. They are. They're Sony fans, dude. They're not Xbox dudes like we are. We are true Xbox dudes. We've been here since day one. And I'm not talking about 2013. I'm talking about the OG Xbox. We've been here since day one of the birth of Xbox, period. I was there at launch for the birth of the Xbox OG. I was there at Best Buy and got my original OG Xbox with my girlfriend, which is now my wife today. I was there. We were both there. So I'm a diehard true Xbox fan, and I always will be, no matter what happens. Let's say that they didn't get Activision Blizzard. I'm still going to be an Xbox diehard fan. It doesn't matter. This is what they don't understand, guys. It doesn't matter. Even if they didn't, which they are, even if they didn't get them, they'll go buy somebody else. It doesn't matter. This is what they don't understand. They'll go buy some, because Phil Spencer said that they weren't done buying studios yet. He said that. They're not done. Now, after this one, they might be done. Maybe. Because they could be acquiring somebody else after this too, that they're not talking about yet. You know what I'm saying? We're not worried about that, man. You know? Yeah, they do. They do, Rain. They do. I noticed that. Guys, remember when there were E3s, right? Right? Remember that? And we'd be watching the E3, right? And you see all the comments come up and they go past real fast, right? I'll never forget this. I will never forget this. Remember when, I think it was Forza Horizon 3, when they introduced the Lego board, right? The Legos being in Forza, and they brought out that Lego car. Do you know how many negative opinions were on there? Do you know how many? Oh man, what the hell, Legos? Remember that? Oh man, Xbox is done, man. That's stupid, man. Bringing out Legos on Forza, that's dumb. Ain't nobody gonna want that. Now it blew up. It was popular after it was out for a little bit. Everybody was playing them shits. I played it the first time. I got it the first time, but they ridiculed that because they added Legos, cars, and stuff, and added Legos and stuff to the game. It's something different. That's what these dudes don't understand. If you're a gamer, you want to have more notoriety in your games. You have more different types of content that's added to your games. But, you know, when Hot Wheels came out, look what Hot Wheels did. Hot Wheels blew it out of the water. Hot Wheels was the hottest thing on Forza Horizon. It made Hot Wheels even bigger. They brought out more DLC for the next the new Forza Horizon. The first Hot Wheels was fantastic. It blew people's minds when they introduced Hot Wheels into Forza. It's fun as hell. It's a great DLC that was added on to Forza, which made the game even better. You know what I mean? These dudes, they're spooky out here, man. The so-called Xbox fans are a joke. A lot of people are starting to see how fake they are. If they don't like what's going on, leave. Simple as that. They're doing us a favor, and that's true. And Lewis, facts, bro. I couldn't say it any better. I can't say it any better. They are. They are, man. But you don't, but listen, do you see Lewis's comment here? They're not saying that over on the PlayStation side. What are they doing over there? I'm allowed to talk about it because you guys talk about us so much over here. I'm allowed to talk. Why don't you guys that do these Xbox podcasts, right? Some of you guys that do these podcasts, now some of them do talk about, but there's some that don't. Why don't you talk a lot about how Sony's not doing nothing for their fan base? All right. And for their consumers. What is Sony doing right now, guys, in the chat that are really good for their consumers? What are they doing right now that's really good for their consumers? They were the first one to raise the games to $70. Like that. And didn't give a shit or didn't care. They were the first ones to do it. But when it comes to when certain Xbox games come out and they're $70, they try to ridicule it. But your company started it first. Your company started it first, but you didn't want. What did you say? It's okay. It's $70. I'll pay $70. It's a good thing that they're doing that. It's about time they do that. You know, the developers and them need more money. Blah, 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 blah. But when Xbox does it, you say, look, your games are $70. Really? Please. Really? You guys are hypocrites, bruh. You're stupid out here. You guys are idiots out here, man. They want Microsoft to be Sony. Yeah, that's right. And look, Rain is right about that. Rain is definitely right about that. No, we do not need to be Sony. We do not need to be Sony at all. Okay, because Sony does absolutely, positively nothing good for their consumers. They don't. They don't. You have crying Ryan, Jim Ryan, crying about the Bethesda, I mean, not the Bethesda, but the Activision Blizzard deal, trying to put all kind of legal shit on Microsoft for doing that because they know where their bread and butter is. Their bread and butter is Call of Duty, right? It's not even their own developers. You know, it's Activision that's making PlayStation their money right now. It's their bread and butter. That's why they're doing this. It's not God of War. All right? It's not The Last of Us. It's not Spider-Man. It's not Uncharted. It's not. It's Call of Duty. A third-party developer that's making them their money. It's not even their in-house. And they know it. That's why they're challenging Microsoft with this, because they know that they don't want Call of Duty to go on Game Pass, but it's going on Game Pass. You'll see. That's right. And you better expect this, Sony, to happen, because it's going to happen. Just like in 2013, you had a lot of these Xbox dudes, well, so-called Xbox dudes, jump ship and go over to Sony. When that Activision deal goes through and Call of Duty comes on Game Pass, they're going to jump ship, and you know it. You know they are. They're going to jump ship. Remember the old thing? Remember when you was a kid and you do the the ring around the rosy? Whatever comes around goes around. That's just the way it is. And they're going to jump ship. They're going to jump ship. Why don't you be more innovative and make your own shooter, right? I mean, you had, what was it? What was the game they had, guys? Was it Maze, Mag? You had these shooters that were, I've tried them actually. I had that game. Is it Haze or Maze or whatever that game was? I actually had that on a PS3. That was total garbage. That was a garbage shooter. It was terrible. I had the other one too. What's the other one called? I forgot the name of the other one where they did the fake CGI and said it was real gameplay. What was that shooter they had? I had that game too. That was boring. I tried their shooters. I tried to like PlayStation. The best PlayStation is PlayStation 2. There's nothing on the PlayStation side that can beat PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 is the best PlayStation they ever had. This is the truth. Forgot the name of that game, but it was boring. It was very boring. Like I said before, guys, you guys can check my report card. The only game that I liked on PlayStation 3 was Resistance. Resistance 1, 2, and 3, and I beat them all. It was a Gears of War. It was a Gears of War-esque clone. That's it, MAG. It was a Gears of War clone. It was a sci-fi shooter, and I beat it. I beat all three. I played all three and beat them. They bought them for $5 a piece at the exchange, and I beat them, and that was it. That's the only thing they had good over there that interests me was Resistance. That was it. That was it. Oh, that's it. Here, Harry Swan. That's it. Killzone. That's it. That's it, Coach 8. That's it. Killzone. That game was terrible. It was stiff. The mechanics were stiff in the game. It was terrible. I tried to play it. It was a terrible game. It really was. The shooting mechanics were terrible in that game, guys. They do not know how to. Maybe that's why they won't make a shooter, because they don't know how to make one. They don't. But look, listen. You got Bungie over there, right? Have Bungie make you a killer shooter. They know shooting mechanics. Have Bungie do it. Don't worry about Call of Duty no more. Well, you're gonna have to not worry about Call of Duty no more. Yeah, that's right, Ray. That's right. Once they switch sides, especially for the wrong reason, you can't come back. Period. Yep. Look at. I'm not gonna call him his name because I always be messy with him. But let's be true. Crap Gamer can't come back. All right, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, at least not for me. He can't. I will never watch his shit no more. Because he wasn't a true Xbox dude. I thought he was. I was fooled like everybody else. That dude can't come back. Crap Gamer, you can't come back, dude. You can apologize all you want and all this shit. You're probably lying about that. You know what I mean? You can't come back, man. Your boy that you used to rock out with was always a Sony dude. I could see right through him like glass. He always was a Sony dude. Mooch was a Sony dude. He tried to play that role. He was a Sony dude from the get-go. If y'all didn't see that, something was wrong with you, man. You know. Now I'll give a little Titanfall Princess. I think she tried to she kind of liked Xbox, but she's a Sony chick, and that's cool. If you want to be a Sony chick, that's cool. But she's another one. They weren't true Xbox fans. They weren't. You know what I mean? I'm back. Jason Swire showed up looking for some hormones. That's right. That was the game, guys. Killzone. Oh, he said, yeah. The other Zing said Killzone. Killzone was the best of them, and definitely better than Horizon Forbidden Entertainment. Now you're talking to a brother on here. Other Zink has played those games. He knows. What's up, T Reaper? What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. What's up, channel? PSVR 2 has lens issues. Oh, really? Does it, channel? I'm so glad you're here, channel. You know, channel be keeping us informed too. They have lens issues. Sure, you don't want one. You definitely don't want it for that price either. This is what I'm talking about. But listen, channel, what you just said right here at in the hangouts with us. Do you hear anybody? I don't hear anybody talking about that. That's news to me. And I watch some of these gaming channels. I didn't hear nobody talking about that. But they're talking about Xbox needs to do more, right, channel? we need to see Starfield, right, channel? But they're not talking about this though. Excuse me, guys. They're not talking about this though. Yeah, that's right. None of them come back. 100 said so. Yep. Man, when that one dude jumped ship, 100 came out. This was a funny video. He was playing Forza Horizon 3. And you know your boy 100 was getting it in. He was a little tipsy, man. He was wrecking his cars and did houses. When that dude Iron, whatever his name is, Iron Dog or Iron Wolf, when he jumped ship, that shit was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. 100's like, oh, you jumping shit, you can't come back, G. You can't come back, man. You can't come back, G. That was funny because after he jumped ship, 100 did a video on it. I never liked that dude, anyways, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never liked that dude. In my opinion, you know, when he bought them, used to do podcasts with them sometimes. In my opinion, they were treating him bad, man. They wouldn't let him talk. They would talk over him, try to question everything he talked about. I didn't like those dudes, man. I didn't like him at all, man. That dude was, to me, he was fake. Iron Pony. That's right. Patent that, guys. Patent that. Put that on the presses. Fresh ink. Iron Pony. Because that's what he was. That's what he was. He would talk all that smack, you know, and the next thing you know, he jumped ship fast. He even showed his what did he do? Didn't he do a little video? I think he had a little rollaway bid, and he put his PlayStation 4 on there and showed his PlayStation 4. You know, Iron Pony. You know, that's the way they are. You know. Oh, remember Sony has to remove the 1080p rating on the back of the box of Killzone on PS4 because it wasn't 1080p. It was 720p. Facts. How can you, as a consumer, right? How can you, as a consumer, I'm gonna get ready and get off here in a little bit, guys. How is it, as you a consumer, want to purchase a video game system from some company like that? Look at Rain's comment. That's deceitful. That is very deceitful, man. You lied. Because listen, every gaming company, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony, yes, they all have one thing in common. Yes, I understand it's business and they need to make money, but the big but is Microsoft cares about their consumers. They do. They don't lie about things. The stuff that they put on their box is real, it's true. The stuff that they put on their box it's not fake or phony and they had to remove stuff off their box. It's real. Look at what Sony did. Oh, let me get back to my brother here. Big Baller, what's up, man? Big facts, T Reaper. I like Doc because he kept it real. Yes, Doc was a good dude. I remember Doc. I do. I remember Doc, man. You got a Big Baller. You're right. Doc was a good dude. Keep everything fair between Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Gave criticism when it's fair. Yes, I do. Big Baller, I agree. I agree. I'm not here to say, and my brothers know it. I'm not here to say that Xbox or does everything right, because they don't. Everybody makes mistakes. There's some things that they can improve on, but one thing they don't need to improve on, all right, is needing to show more, because they showed enough. They did. They're showing enough right now. All we're doing right now is chilling, relaxing, and maxing and playing Ultimate Game Pass, the games we love to play until these new games come out. Okay? They don't need to do more. They're doing enough. Sony is not doing enough, okay? Let me put that out here today before I leave. As a gamer, as a collector of games, for a long time, I've been in these gaming streets. I'm an OG in the gaming streets. Sony is not doing enough for their consumers. They're not. They're not doing enough, okay? There's a lot more that they could be doing, and they're not doing it, because all they want to do is keep making remakes, keep doing this and that, and keep bringing you the same shit and charging you $70. That's all I see. T-Uber says the calories are just unhappy with choices. The noobs just need to learn to be happy with what we have. Facts, T-Reaper. Because I'm going to tell you what right now. Even Unlimited has the PS5, okay? He knows. He compared the PS5, what they have to offer, to what Xbox has to offer, and it doesn't come close. The Xbox has more to offer. It has the best value for your buck. How long have we been saying that, guys? How long have we been saying the Xbox has the best value for your buck? You can go on CD Keys right now, all right? You go on CD Keys right now and get 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass for $24 goddamn dollars. 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass for $24. You can buy a few of those and you'll be good for a couple years, and you're not even breaking your bank. Because the Game Pass is the hottest thing right now in gaming. What is Sony offering you? You know what? You know what's funny, guys? I always see that some of the podcasts that I like out here, you know what they say? When they start talking about Xbox, you know, PlayStation. Oh, my PlayStation 5's right here collecting dust. That's what they say. It's sitting down below me, collecting dust. Oh, I haven't turned my PlayStation on in 3 months. It's down here collecting dust. But Sony's supposed to be so great and the best place to play games, when a lot of these content creators out here that are gamers have PS5s and they're not doing nothing but collecting dust. They're playing on their Xbox or they're playing on their PC. Because the PlayStation is just sitting there collecting dust. What do we got here? The colors are all messed up on the side of the PSVR goggles. Sony got the Great Value brand parts with all, yeah, channel, they can have that, man. They can have that PSVR, man. You know, you hear them say, Xbox, where's your VR? We don't need VR. If we want VR, what do we play on, guys? If we want a VR, true experience VR, what is it that we're going to buy? The Oculus. A true VR. The Oculus Rift is a true VR. It destroys PlayStation VR 1 and 2. The Oculus Rift it destroys it. It's real VR. It's true VR. If I want to enjoy VR experience, brothers, I'll play the Oculus Rift. My son has an Oculus Rift. So if I want to enjoy VR, I'll I'll check out my sons. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to get into the VR realm, it's not going to be with PlayStation. All right, it's not. It just isn't. Because it's not near as good as the Oculus Rift. It just isn't. It's not. It never will be. Look at Zinc talking about that CD keys. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you guys. This is Xbox has been doing well last year and this year. And in my opinion, even in 2013, and people can argue this, I wasn't dissatisfied with Xbox in 2013. I wasn't. We had the better games lineup than Sony. Even though they made a mockery of TV and all that, okay, they ran with that, but we had the better games. We had the better variety of games. Rise, Son of Rome, Killer Instincts. What was it called? Is it Dead Rising 3? I believe came out around that time. Sunset Overdrive. We had more games than they had. Okay? To enjoy than they did when the systems were announced. We had the better lineup. Especially Rise, Son of Rome. Dude. Rise, Son of Rome, this is 2023. And that game still looks phenomenal. Can you imagine Rise, Son of Rome? SNX enhanced? What if they SNX enhanced Rise, Son of Rome? That game beats PlayStation 5 games in graphics. Not enhanced. Not enhanced. Rise, Son of Rome beats some of PlayStation's games graphically, and it doesn't even have to be enhanced. And that game came out by Crytek in 2013. Phenomenal engine. Rise, Son of Rome was a fantastic game. People don't turn on their PlayStation 5s because the liquid metal will burn through the box and burn their house down. Hey man, you know what? In some facts, that's true. In some ways, that's true. It's a terrible built system. Look, Unlimited has a PlayStation 5, so I'm very sure Unlimited's very careful with it. I'm very sure Unlimited is very careful with his PlayStation 5, dudes. You know what I'm saying? And 2013 Xbox was going to be going to let us buy one game and share that one game with 9 friends. Yeah. It is facts. Unlimited. The PS5 has nothing to offer, especially if you own a PS4. Facts. I will buy. Look, listen. You guys know I'm a collector, right? I will buy a PS4 before I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I wouldn't even buy a PS5. I wouldn't even buy a PS5. I'll buy it if I want to experience some games over there because they have OG games I don't have on my Series X, like the shooters and all that. I'll get a PS4. I will not ever buy a PS5 ever. I don't care if they slim it down. I don't care what they do. I will never buy a PlayStation 5. I'm not going to buy one, because they own a PS4, because Sony literally resold all PS4 games, or all PS5 games are still playable on a PS4 for $10 cheaper. Man, you I don't know. I'm double facts. Unlimited. He's right. But they don't want to talk about that. Why aren't they out here talking about what Unlimited is saying right here? Why aren't they talking about that, guys? because they know it's true. Look, as a gamer and a consumer, if I want to play those games, what's Sega Man going to do? I'm not going to buy a PS5 to play them. I want to buy a PS4 and pay $10 cheaper because it's a better value for my buck, right? You know how it is today. It's hard today. Money's hard today, man. Hard today. It's hard, man. A lot of games are going up, but just remember who's around the corner, man, waiting. There's that Ultimate Game Pass for you. You can go on CD Keys right now and get 1 month of Ultimate Game Pass for $9.50, my G. 1 month of Ultimate Game Pass for $9. It's either $8 or $9. 1 month of Game Pass for $9, man. Shit, you got to a fast food joint, you know, some stuff out there's more than that. $9, man, $8. 1 month of Ultimate Game Pass on CD Keys. You can't beat. Look, if you don't work, right? If you don't work, you young, you can probably look around your mom's house, all under the couch covers. Oh, you know what? Go look in your washer and your dryer. You might find a couple of dollars in there. You know, all crinkled up. You know, not all crinkled up and crispy. Something might be wet. You might have to hang it on a hanger. You know, put it on your radiator, let it dry a little bit. You know, get up and pony up that $9.50 and go on CD Keys, man, and get you a 1 month Ultimate Game Pass, man. You can find that. You can find. Let me tell you y'all something real quick. At work, every day, I find quarters, dimes, and nickels on the floor every day. Every day. I got like one time like $10 worth. I can go get 1 month Ultimate Game Pass with that. And I found that money. Found it. At work. I don't need it. But I'm not going to not pick it up. You know what I mean? Adds up. You know what I'm saying? You get that 1 month of Ultimate Game Pass right there with some change you find. You know what I mean? It's a win-win over here. You know. Shouts out to the chat. Channel of the Zinc. Rambo. Shouts out to the chat. Yeah, channel. PSVR 2 is a guaranteed flop. On Sony should delay. Game Central writer. It is a flop. That price is a flop. That's expensive. What is it? What is it, channel? $4.99? $5.99 or something like that? Zing said, Daniel, was it? It's all over this PSVR 2. We're going to bring this up on. Oh yeah. I can't wait to hear what y'all talk about on Unlimited's channel. Yeah. PSVR 2 will finally put Sony to sleep. Man, one they will not wake up from. Rest in peace, Sony. And that could be true. That could definitely be true. You know what? He might be right. He might be right, man. He might be right, man. You know? He might be right about that. I said, I'm not very careful with my PS5. I never turn it on. I forget it exists half of the time. And this is a man, all right? Not just a gamer. This is a man. See his comment that tells you he doesn't even turn it on. He don't even turn it on because there's nothing interesting over there. He just doesn't. There's nothing interesting over there. There really isn't. You know what people say? I buy my PlayStation 5 for the exclusives, right? But you can save a few $100s and still buy those exclusives, like Unlimited said, and play it on a PS4. You can get a PS4 right now for what, guys? What is it? $250 or something like that. I think some of them are even cheaper. I guess it depends on where you. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. I mean, because there's some shoot 'em ups I want on there that'll never come over because of the biasness. He-Bot has put me down the game. But I mean, I'm finding that sweet spot. I feel that sweet spot coming on soon, guys. Come on, Sony. Come on, make that PlayStation 4 $150 for me. Going once, going twice. Come on, man. Make that PS4 $150 for your G, Sega, man, so I can get those shoot 'em ups and stuff that I can't get over here because of these biased developers that don't want to make no money. They don't want to make no money on the Series X and Microsoft. So I have to resort to, I need that 150 mark, guys. Come on now. Come on. Going once, going twice. I need that PS4 Slim for $150, man. Come on. You can do it. You can do it for your G Sega, man. You know what I mean? You can do it because that's the only way I'm getting that thing. That thing got to be in the $100 mark. I'm not paying $250. I'm not paying $280. I'm not paying $289.10. No, it's got to be like around $150 for your boy Sega, man, to add you to the collection of systems and games that your boy Sega, man, has in his game room. You gotta meet my price. You know what I mean? Before I get that, man. But on that, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Listen. Go to my brother Unlimited Productions channel tonight on the Unlimited Truth. It's at 7 o'clock, right, Unlimited? I believe it's 7 p.m. Go to my brother's channel, Unlimited Productions, on the Unlimited Truth, and rock out with the Xbox brothers, the true Xbox fans that give you the truth when it comes to gaming and calling out the bull crap out here in these gaming streets. Go and support Unlimited Productions. Go and support the Wrecking Crew with our brother Sega Forever. Go support the Exile Podcast with my brother E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox, E-Rock X. Support us, brothers. Support Intro Media Gaming with the Day One Podcast with my brother Hunter, Kobe, and the Day One Podcast, man. Go and support all the true Xbox podcasts, man. Support us. Even support our brother Tuck when he does it. Man, we got to love Tuck. We got to love Tuck, man. We like messing with Tuck, but he's our brother. He's our brother. We love Tuck. We just mess with him sometimes. He's our brother. He's very informative. People think Tuck is just somebody just saying anything out here in the gaming streets. He's not. He's very informative. He very is, and he knows what he's talking about. And when he does the line, then go support Tuck, man. He's a good dude. And also support us on the Xbox Alpha Podcast with your host, Sega Man. All right? And then before we leave, channel saying, before we leave, Unlimited says PSVR is $600 bundled with Horizon Forbidden Entertainment. You can keep that shit. I will never. The Oculus Rift is half that price, and it has better performance than the PSVR 2. $600? Hell to the no. All right, guys. Unlimited says the Unlimited Truth is going to be great. I'm going off on a lot of people today. Yes, I cannot wait to tune in. Gaming world, wake up a beast. Woke up a beast this week. Sorry, guys, I was tongue-tied, but I cannot wait to hear Unlimited go off. On that note, I'm out. Peace and love to everybody out there. Be safe, all right? Xbox for life. We don't die. We multiply, baby. And as I always say, we're eating good over here. Peace.